Good Morning Patia is produced in cooperation with Patia Please Volunteers and sponsored by
Moccador Italian Gourmet Coffee.
Morning Glory is sponsored by the nursing resort Pattaya.
Best Bakers in Soy Sharapun.
Best Bakers, today's bread, today.
Merry Christmas, Santa! Hey, yeah, and that was the Beach Boys there with Saint Nick, and it's a fantastic song, isn't it, for Patia, because it's Christmas, it's the beach. Welcome back, everybody, to MGTV, by the way. We've got our special guest, Santa Claus is here.
Yeah, and that's the way it should be, right? With the sandy beaches outside.
Exactly. Everybody seems to have this impression that it's always snow everywhere, you know?
Well, you know...
You don't need snow, do you, all the time?
Not all the time. It is kind of refreshing to see the snow fall and make a snowman and all that good stuff, but it's also nice to get out there and get some of that good vitamin B that you get from the sun.
See, that's the positive aspect. That's what we love about Santa Claus. It's all very positive. There's nothing negative about it, is there?
Oh, there's nothing to be negative about. How can you be negative around Christmas?
And we've got the gifts. So I'm going to open this gift. While I'm opening this, can you tell us about Christmas cards and the way that they, how Christmas cards came about?
Well, the practice of sending Christmas greeting cards was done by Sir Henry Cole in England in 1843.
Right.
With the first card designed by J.C. Horsley. It was commercial with 100 copies sold in London.
Yeah.
An English artist, William Egley, produced a popular card in 1849. From the beginning of the themes were varied with Christmas customs worldwide.
Ah, you see, but it's all changed now, isn't it? You know, but I always think that Christmas cards, I mean, nowadays, you know, you're chopping down trees to make paper and stuff like that. I think it's better just to phone somebody up or call somebody up and do the personal thing.
Well, nowadays, you don't even have to do that, right? We send them by email.
Email. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah. But I still think the personal touch is better.
Well, it's always better to be face-to-face, and we're seeing that more and more with kids because they text and they don't talk to people. They're losing social skills.
Exactly, yeah.
You need to get out there and be more personal with people.
Absolutely, the one-to-one thing. I've got a colouring book and some crayons, and I shall be, that'll keep me busy the rest of the day now.
Well, I should hope so.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for that. Now, let's get on to the Christmas stocking. Because the Christmas stocking, now, that was quite an important part for kids, isn't it?
Well, the Christmas stocking, actually, the custom of hanging stockings comes again from England. Okay. Right? Those English guys, they're everywhere.
I know, we're responsible for a lot.
Well, it is said that Father Christmas once dropped some gold coins while coming down the chimney.
Right.
The coins would have fallen through the ash grate and been lost if they had not landed in a stocking that had been hung to dry.
Right.
Since that time, children have continued to hang out stockings in hopes of finding them filled with gifts.
There you go. It's amazing how these traditions, and they develop over the years, isn't it?
Oh, for sure, right? And you know how that can be, right? You know, you're being out there all the time, you know, being an old rock star.
Wow.
What?
Things evolve.
Well, that brings up another little point.
Okay.
Now, I know that you know what it's like to be a popular celebrity and all, right? Well, I had a little problem the other day. I brought Rudolph into town.
Right.
And Rudolph was down getting his nose charged, and he likes a Guinness.
Really?
Oh, I couldn't believe it. But he was starting to get frisky.
Okay.
So I know you know how to handle that fame and that glory, right?
I try my best.
Now, could you do me a favor?
Okay.
I took these off of Rudolph, okay, because I don't want him getting frisky.
Okay,
and if you hold on to them while
I'll tell you what,
we're here in town,
that's
right?
That's going to be a lovely addition to my Christmas dinner.
Because Santa doesn't want Rudolph getting out there, and especially after hearing about these people getting drugged and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, this might eliminate some of the friskiness of them.
I think so, and you've got to be careful with all that. You know, they've got to do a job, haven't they?
Oh, well, that's exactly
you don't want to get sidetracked in any way, do you?
Well, not at all, right? So you take care of them, okay, for Rudolph, and when he leaves town, you can give them back.
Thank you very much. We'll do that. And in a moment or two, we're going to find out a little bit more about Christmas issues, and we're going to have some very nice sayings as well. Some nice Christmas messages. Okay, on MGTV and Morning Glory, Santa is here, and we've been talking about various aspects of Christmas, and all his followers are just coming up, and they're lauding him big time. But one of the big things about Christmas is mistletoe, isn't it? Well, where did that originate from?
Well, mistletoe is found on willow and apple trees and garden centers, obviously, right? And the practice of hanging it in the house goes back to the times of the ancient Druids.
Right.
It's supposed to pose mystical powers which bring good luck and ward off the evil spirits.
Well, what it's used for nowadays is people hang mistletoe up and because they can kiss anybody.
That's right. Yeah. That's
Where
right.
Where did that kissing come from? Or is that just an excuse?
Well, any excuse is a good excuse as far as I'm concerned, right?
I know some guys who walk around with it on their waistline, you know.
Well,
you're supposed to kiss under the mistletoe, you know.
Well, that's a little low, right?
It is a little low.
It is, right? But after dark, I guess that's allowed.
Yeah, exactly. And also, I don't know if you heard about Rudolph the Brown-Nosed Reindeer.
What?
Yeah, Rudolph the Brown-Nosed Reindeer is not as quick as the others, and so he doesn't pull up so quick.
Oh.
And he ends up with a brown nose.
Oh.
But there's a little girl over there. She's been wanting to come. She wanted to meet Santa.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh, Merry
She says,
Christmas.
I want to sit on Santa's lap.
Oh.
Yeah, I have been a very good girl since the last Christmas. What do I get?
You've been naughty.
What did I do?
I know you've been naughty.
What did I do?
I
have been a co-host with you. That's a good thing.
She puts up with you. So for that,
thank you, Santa.
She's got a present.
I love being Santa. It's so nice to get all these kisses and hugs.
You've made her day. You really have.
Well, that's good. All those little girls out there, they all deserve the best.
Okay, now listen, we're going to finish on a serious note because Christmas is a time of peace and goodwill, isn't it?
It sure is.
I know you've got some great quotes there, which I think are absolutely superb. What's the first one?
Well, the first one I got here is, he who has not Christmas in his heart will never find it under the tree.
That's so true. You see, presents are one thing, and it's a nice little gift. It's a nice thing to sort of make people jolly, but it's not all about the presents, is it?
No, and that's the thing. We all know that everybody pushes the economical part of Christmas and giving. It doesn't have to be monetary. No. Don't forget, you can give somebody something that you make yourself, a good massage. Right?
There you go.
Because people appreciate those things. Don't forget, you open the box, an hour later, you're saying, this is nice. I'll use it next week, honey. Yeah. But a massage feels great. Yeah. A big hug from
just to know that somebody's a friend, I think, is something.
Of course, you don't gotta buy friends.
No. What's the next one?
Okay. The spirit of Christmas fulfills the greatest hunger of mankind.
That's great. It's very true. People, they long for Christmas, don't they?
Oh, they do, because it's such a time to express that giving. And again, back to the giving. You can give all year. Yeah. You don't have to wait for Christmas.
Yeah.
People always need compassion. They need a hug. They need someone to help them along.
And you feel so good if you help somebody less fortunate than yourself. It's a great... That's what you receive, isn't it? You receive the pleasure.
You definitely do. And remember that lots of people have more to give than others. And you don't have to necessarily give back to that person. Pass it down the line.
Absolutely.
There's always somebody that's not as well off as you are.
Yeah. And last but not least, the last quote.
It is Christmas in the heart that puts Christmas in the air. And so believable, right? That I believe that everybody should believe in Santa because of the good feelings that comes from it.
It's a symbol. It's a symbol of peace and love and giving.
Oh, without a doubt, right? And there's nothing better than love in this world, and we sure need it.
But I've got to take up something with you because why is it? I know you're the king. You're the Santa. You're the top Santa. Okay, but how come yours is longer than mine?
Well, I've been I've been around a little longer, and the dangle just keeps falling down. But I'll tell you what, when that sleigh's moving through the sky, if I keep it too short, it gets stuck just out in front of my nose. This way, it always seems to get pushed to the back.
Well, may your dongle ever get longer.
Ah, there you are. Thank you to you, right? And Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho to you.
And I'll tell you what we're going to do now is I'm going to play a song. This is another of my favourite recent Christmas songs. And this is Eminem, right? Because there's nothing like a bit of rap. You know, you got to do a bit of Christmas rapping. I mean, you've been rapping all these presents, haven't you?
Oh, of course, right? So well, actually, my elves did all that for me, right?
Okay,
and
well,
God bless them.
Eminem does his rapping a certain way, and this is how he sounds. All right, here we go.
Hell no, my man, I'm leaving blood in the snow and smacking fat men. You mean Santa? That boy's a She caught my mom Christmas Eve and tried to give her a For real, he's no joke, the guy don't play.
Morning music to give you a good start on the day. Welcome back to the show.
Wow, what a show it's been. A good start to the Christmas week with Santa coming in. And tomorrow on the show, we're going to be continuing with a real sort of nice sort of Christmas spirit, talking about photos, because photos are very important at Christmas. Don and Kanani are going to be here with he's got a lovely, great, big, beautiful bird that's going to be coming in. I love beautiful birds.
Oh, well, I can understand that. This town is full of them.
And Mike Gosden is going to be here, our regular golf raconteur. He's going to be here on the next show tomorrow. So until then, it's goodbye from me and it's goodbye from Santa.
Ho ho! Merry Christmas!
Quickly, a quick mention about your hand-to-hand
okay.
charity.
Now, Hand to Hand is a non-profit foundation set up, and what we do is we take care of children during the day where parents can go to work. It's a free of charge preschool, and you're always welcome to drop by. And like we were saying about giving, any of you women out there that are looking for something to do, our children always need a hug up there. Come on by, start coming by with a friend, come in, meet our children, give them a hug, spend a couple hours with them. We're not asking for money, we're just asking for a little bit of extra love for our children.
Fantastic. What a great sentiment. Thank you, Santa. Thank you for bringing Rudolph's...
you take care of them, and when we're leaving town, Rudolph will be back for them, because when we get back to the North Pole...
It's going to need them.
He's going to need them, right? That helps keep them warm.
Much. Santa, everybody,
come on! Merry Christmas!
Let's say goodbye to Santa, and best of luck in all your endeavors this Christmas.
Okay.
Bye-bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Good Morning Patia is produced in cooperation with Patia Please Volunteers and sponsored by
Moccador Italian Gourmet Coffee.
Morning Glory is sponsored by the nursing resort Pattaya.
Best bakers in Soy Sharapoon.
Best bakers, today's bread, today.